Hey, what's going on? Welcome to the third episode of my Keeping It Grimy podcast. And today we are talking to Manga St Hilare.
Me. Yeah. How you doing, bro?
Good, mate.
What? Good, that's a good start. Yeah.
So basically, what we're doing, have you watched any of the ones that I've done?
I watched the Flowdown one. I ain't watched the Yizzy one yet.
Okay.
Big up Flowdown, big up Yizzy. But yeah.
Yeah, I'm basically like going around and sitting down with all my mates that I have talks with on a regular basis and having talks with them. But I'm gonna record it.
So I want to be about trainers and
everything really.
everything basically.
Everything like that we normally talk about. So
Yeah.
correct them and influential businesses.
Influencer.
Like music, history,
Yeah.
what you've been doing, where you come from.
Often.
It's not an interview though.
No, we're talking. Yeah.
It's just a chat.
Yeah, look, man's from fucking.
You get me?
No, checking. Yeah. No, I hear you. Yeah, man.
So one of the things that we talk trainers a lot.
Yeah, so we definitely talk about.
A lot about trainers.
Yeah.
When did you get into
We got
trainers?
Adidas and that.
When did you get into training?
How? When?
Yeah.
I know this is from young, but I don't think I really, when I could start affording it. Like, I always used to see like other people with him, like just youths on the ends and all that, and like my cousins, and I just liked them. Obviously, the design, the whole, everything. Like I thought, wow, that's a new car, that's a new thing. Like, why didn't I have many trainers? I'm like, I got one brother, one sister. There's three of us, and now I always say this all the time. Now looking back on it, my mum and dad had us bare young. There was 3 kids by the time she was like 20. 3 or 4? Don't know how they managed to pattern up and live a life, you know what I'm saying? But, so obviously we didn't have bare things, not saying it was like super broke and all that, but obviously spending money on £100 crepe is not really your priority, which I didn't understand at the time, obviously I was a kid. So when I got to like when I was like 15, 16, and I started obviously getting my own understanding, I can go out and get this myself. I was just obsessed, man. I then you know what? Some of it was just music, innit? Like watching Dipset, they had Air Force Ones on, so I went to find some Air Force Ones. Oh no, that was, you know who got me into the airbrush thing. See, now I know that Wiley and all them copied the Dipset thing, but I saw it from the band then from page you got Roll Deep. I saw that. I said, oh, just had all the stuff on. I said, yeah. So obviously that's why we're Man wore academics. That's why Man wore Air Force Ones.
A lot of people don't realise that academics tracksuits were American as well. Like,
they and enough people don't know that one, that A9 one is completely fake. They don't make that.
There was no girls A9 tracksuits. So whenever you see the girls wearing them, that was completely fake.
I heard they were all fake.
There was some,
they never made that. They made academic tracksuits.
They
you know what I'm
A9
talking about?
thing.
No, I know, but see, there was one bait one.
Yes.
That was like and that.
There was a market store one.
Yeah, that was never made by academics ever. But obviously,
you could tell because you wore it 3 times and it bubbled.
Cross up. And then my cousin, big up Jigger, he had the one that Titch had. See, that's how you know I remember. Like Titch had the
block runners.
Yeah, and it has all the different patches.
Yeah.
Oh, and my cousin had the grey version. It looked crazy.
There's a Ja Rule video where they're wearing,
yes,
the exact orange, grey, and navy blue tracksuit.
Yeah.
Wiley wore to Eskimo Dot.
Yeah.
To Sidewinder.
Yes.
Eskimo Dot. Sidewinders.
But them tracksuits are mad. It's mad because I know we're swerving around, but see now you see them doing like Off-White and Gucci and Louis and all that. But it's mad expensive. But we was doing the same. Well, if we could.
Them tracksuits were only like $2.
$2 back in the day was a lot of P.
No, but Off-White hoodies, $4 on its own.
But in inflation, fam, $2 back. Well,
the inflation is not that much.
Cause before that, what the garage man them doing? They had head to toe Versace.
Yeah, no, so that was the next thing. But that was obviously the step down because we like.
Okay, but I'm talking for my team. I remember thinking,
it was definitely above what you were going out and getting from.
Because the crepes are 110, the tracksuit was $2. $3 back in the day to me was 4 bags basically.
Oh, but that's a day's work on the roads, isn't it?
No, I was on the roads, fam.
That's what it was.
I hear what you mean. Yeah.
Whereas going Pro Beatos and buying the 3-piece Moschino off-key suit and
was a serious P.
Cox loafers was definitely like a jib and a half. So
I've been broke for ages. Long story short. if I'm honest, I don't want to think about it. Right, I said $3. Right today. Anyway, we're not even talking about.
No, but it was aspirational though.
Yeah. So I saw them man having it.
Up,
like
get my one academics tracksuit and wear it every time I go radio or studio or everything. Yeah.
I had a. Okay, if you check this, the first Eskimo dance, I wasn't booked enough. Like the first one in area, I went to Camden to buy. Everyone had Avrexes. I never had a. Obviously, that was a P. Avrexes were like £4, no? Okay, see, so something so expensive, and I went to the shop in Camden where I used to buy my tapes from, the Heartless Crew tapes and Page Go tapes. I liked Heartless, Page Go, yeah, but I didn't really like Matt. What's his name? Matt Chamlermont and all that.
Oh, like Garage.
Yeah, I did like guys, but like when I heard Heartless, because they had like
so like more the bumpy 4/4 kind of.
Yeah, and they put like hip hop in there, and they put reggae, and they put back like it was more.
Heartless Crew was sound, really, weren't they?
They were a sound, and that's what I was used to listening. So I was obviously all my dad and mum, everyone listened to that, and I heard like kind of like our version. I thought, I get that.
They play the tunes.
We like,
us,
but then they still played the ones that my mum like. So that was my first introduction of like tapes.
Yeah, because your mum must have like not even been.
No, not my
super old.
Yeah, no, not even super. Also, like jungle, I listened. We got listen to jungle, listen to everything. You know what I'm saying, so it wasn't like super out of the thing. That's how I even got into it. You know what I'm saying. And when I was in year 6, I listened to jungle, like Brocky and all. I was like, yo, that's all that. You know what I'm saying. Anyway, so then I got into the Heartless thing. My story where I was going was I was going to buy a tape from Camden. I was going to Eskimo dance later on under instinct, obviously trying to sneak in, do all them times when you could do that, try that, and it was a Avrex jumper. I don't know if you remember. It was like a knitted jumper. It came in grey with a neon A on the front. Yeah. And I had a baby blue one with a black neon thing on the front.
Do you know what the wickedest thing is?
Yeah.
It wasn't neon. It was bright yellow.
Yeah, but it wasn't neon though. Yeah. Now I'm thinking about it. But it was.
My yard right now.
Have you? Oh, yo, that's a piece. But I saw the baby blue one, so I've got into
But it's the size that I would have bought then, so I'm not wearing
it. I tried to tell man they're trying to save the clothes from back. Like my cousin, like I said, he's got the academics. He's still got it. He's like, I throw stuff away. I don't keep stuff for like 3 months. He's still got it. I said, brother, you can't. Even now, as a big man, it like just fits me kind of maybe bigger than this. I'm thinking, how was anyone wearing these? It was so baggy. But yeah, so I saw the thing now, the academics. I tried on, and then listen. Yo, we don't have statute limitations here, but listen, I saw it, I tried it on, and the guy like walked off, and I thought, I'm gonna bounce. I just ran out the shop, fam, with it, fam. I wore it to Eskimo dance.
Leave your clothes in there?
You know, I'm proper lying, sorry. No, I'm proper lying. It was a Visu top that I took.
Visu top?
You know what's mad? If you look on Eskimo dance...
That's actual P's, though. That's more P's than academics.
Yeah, it was. That's what it was. Because I bought the Avrex jumper later on when I had a job. So the Visu top, and it had this. It was baby blue, and it had that. And I wore it to Eskimo dance. And I ran off in Camden and stole it. Sorry to anyone that suffered.
What's the name of the store?
Huh?
What's the name of the shop?
It's still there. The shop's still there.
Go and drop
it's next to KFC.
Need to go and drop them.
Saying that now, it's probably fake. Because now when you go there, them things, like they got the same like Fendi things, it's probably fake anyway, but I was there in it. So I zatted off. And when I tell you, I never don't think I've ever done anything like that in my life. And I zatted down towards Mornington Crescent station. But I was fright. I'm thinking they're going to... Obviously, they didn't even know. They must have like, what, this dickhead, you. I ran down, wore it to Eskimo dance. Because I was... Walked to Eskimo dance later.
Sweated through. Like,
it was dumb. I was done, but I was gassed. And then if you look on Eskimo dance footage, first one where Bashi's clashing, I'm at the front. I'm at the front in the top. But what I'm saying is, crepes and fashion and all that was from that basically, and then just learning and understanding. You know what I'm saying, like, you know, remembering all the things I could. Like, that's why I see it's so much now. So like we both got the deluxes, the 99s. I remember seeing them for the first time. They look like from the future. You know what I'm saying? And so when I got a little bit of P now and they get retroed, I'll go get them. And I was really into Air Maxes enough. You know what I'm saying? That obviously because they just, I don't think the kids, what's the equivalent now? Like Vapor Maxes and 720s. You know that new boot?
New.
So when we said like 98s and 97s.
It was 98 and
98. They were it was the equivalent. So
because they weren't called Air Max 9, they were just Air Max.
Yeah, they're just Air Max. Yeah, it's only 98s for now. So I remember seeing them, like from, not so much 97s, from like 98, like the deluxes, and then when TNs came out, never seen a crep again. Right, big up Jigger, man. Jigger had the orange ones, the sunsets, and he came to my granny's house and he had them. Me, my brother, We just sat down on the floor. Just, oh my god, wow! And I put my foot in them. Like, you know what I was there? Like, honestly, now we're going back. We've probably done that for like the whole day. I've never like the see-through toe.
Yeah.
That many air bubbles separated. The whole. I've never seen a crepe like that. And it's mad because look, I'm talking about.
Bones down the side.
What was this boot?
Yeah.
What was this boot? And I remember the step, like thinking, wow. And then he told me the price was. It was 110 them time there. Couldn't imagine it. And then my uncle went and bought them after. But I never got a pair of TNs until the other day. Late, actually. I got a pair of TNs late when I went to America. On tour, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my first. Because they wasn't even shotting them before a long time. I got mine. You know what's mine? You were the only person. What? All the time, not here.
No one cared, yeah.
Maybe I just never had the P. Because I was on tour.
No one cared.
No, me, I'm talking about. I never had the P to get them.
Just in general.
Yeah. I had when I got them from. I just got the all black ones.
Yeah.
In 2013.
Yeah.
And then when I come back, he's like, yeah.
August.
Yeah, and like you was the only person that cared. And I remember thinking, yeah, black TNs, man, you know what I'm saying? And then, obviously they're about now.
Then they come back.
Yeah, but I remember, and because even in America, I bought them from like San Francisco. They were just at the bottom.
Yeah.
You Europeans love them shits, man. I was like, yeah, bro. And they were like $60. I said, yep, I'm on that.
Me that.
Yeah. But crepes, love crepes, man. Love. Big up Adidas.
All the Adidas shoes that you just mentioned there.
Yeah,
part of your history.
Yeah. Yeah, but
when I was a kid, man, and I saw the Stan Smiths and
no, don't do that. Don't slide the
toes.
You got Adidas.
I held the shell
but
toes and I looked at them for half an hour, and I was just amazed. I've never seen nothing like it.
I didn't do that. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know. I just like crepes, man.
Yeah, same. To be honest, to be fair, that's why I like.
I see Frisco in the wickedest
Reeboks yesterday.
Man.
Yeah, it was cold.
He's sick for that though. He'll just pull out a fully like Obzeki out of the corner.
Yeah.
See him wearing Patrick Ewing's
a
couple years ago.
But ages ago when people good couple years ago when they weren't. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, big up Frisk, man. Yeah, there's a few. That's why. Obviously, when you do music, you see people with similar tastes in it.
Expressing yourself and whatever.
Yeah, and you realise, oh yeah, you know about them thing there, and there's not everyone that knows about them thing there. And obviously, something's generational. You know what I'm saying? But you think even some people from the same generation didn't really understand. So like I said, when I talk to you, I'm like, yeah, yo, the deluxes with the ting, and remember that one, and that thing. Like I just bought the 96s. You're like, oh yeah, remember? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a thing like that. So it's good, man. That's definitely one good thing about music. Finding having a big workplace
there's
with people you like. Sometimes
there's certain people that if that person notices something that you're wearing, you go,
yeah, you know, it's a connection, isn't it? It's nice.
It means something that you noticed it.
Yeah, definitely, 1,000,000%.
You man, you just like it because it looks cool.
You know why.
You know what
this is a thing. Yeah, 1,000,000%.
I got that Frisco yesterday, my EV suits.
Oh, you still got a pair of V suits?
They're a new pair actually.
Sick. They're mad expensive as well. Yeah, mad expensive.
3-4 bills, bro.
Bruv, I went in Selfridges one time. Actually, you know what's mad? I went in Selfridges. I thought big up AG. We had some clash thing we had to do. And I watched.
Yeah, I saw that. Was there a boxing ring?
Yeah, boxing ring. Me, Roxanne, arms out. I can't remember. I lost. I come second to Roxanne, but anyway. And then I realised I don't go in Selfridges. I ain't going to pee for Selfridges. I don't really go around there. Yeah. So I went up there. Obviously, they got a sick like streetwear section and all these things there. And I thought, oh yeah, back in the days would have been. You know what's mad? I never really. Anyway. So I went up there and I went to the VCs. I said, yeah, let's see what the VCs are. And I remember, they're like $3, $3.50. I remember, yeah, serious jeans. But all my VCs that I had about 3 pairs back in the day, and they were cold. They always were like the good jeans. Not to buy that True Religion, but like, my man were trying to flex off True Religion. There wasn't really a boot for me. Jean for me still. I'll big up a VC, man. If you want to send me stuff, bro, I'll see more stuff about it.
At Manga St Hilare. It's underneath contact info. What I noticed about the Avusis though, and they didn't do this until literally last year.
Yeah.
Straight leg, wide leg.
They never did.
Hard. The denim was hard.
Oh, hard. Yeah. Hard denim, like cardboard thing.
Yeah, and wide.
And bleach your foot. Like if you used to have like a leather something.
Oh yeah, because it's
over dye.
Like proper. Yeah.
Over dye.
Proper indigo.
Yeah.
Denim.
Yeah. People know.
Literally this year they started doing taper leg and
is it
skinny leg? Yeah, slim leg.
Oh, I must have.
But I got a pair 3 years ago, and I paid for them to get tapered in and all
Sick.
that.
I've never done that before.
But they're still hard.
Is it? Oh, like they're
so
still
they're
like
tapered, but they're hard.
cardboard, like putting your foot in a big cardboard
I
box.
need to wash them about 800 times so they get.
But you've been Japan now?
Yeah.
Bare times. You've been a VC right there?
Yeah, it's not really a thing there now.
Oh no? Okay.
No,
Okay.
no everyone's wearing.
Whatever.
Western.
Yeah, everything. See, like now, everyone just wears. That's what I'm trying to say. See, like back in the day, like I keep saying back in the day, but before, if you knew something, I see you using something, or you knew something, like you knew. But now, everyone wears the same things.
Yeah.
That you get of the community anyway. So you can go. Where was I the other day? Belgium. I was in Brussels, and they just dress like here, like the cool youths that think they're cool, dress like here. They got the stuff. They got the Off-White. They got the Air Max, and that is kind of good as well. Cause I remember like looking at crepes that you could only get in America and only get wherever.
I like that though.
Same. That's what I'm trying to say. But see, like now you can get them, but then at the same time everyone's got them, so there's no differentiation. Yeah.
Yeah, I used to. There's a couple of like online stores where I used to order from America, and yeah, can you mark it down as a gift and say that it's
for the
say
shipping.
that it's only worth $20.
Yeah.
And send it tracked.
What you used to call them?
Yeah.
Them thing there, styling.
And even with the shipping, it come out like so. I would get like 95s, 110s, and I'd have them buy them from America, where it was $1.6 to the pound.
Yeah, well, remember them.
And the shipping as well, and they're one away because you can't
Yeah.
get them here. And it was still cheaper than going JD Sports and copping.
Not JD, All Sports.
All Sports.
Or JJB. JJB never had nothing actually.
JJB was basically Sports Direct.
Yeah, that's what it turned into, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, and I never had that, man. I remember when Wiley and Danny and all them used to go to America.
But that's why everyone used to go Meteor and them places there. What was your one in Bush?
Dangerous place. Used to be Bush. What's it called?
Yeah. Global
Sports. Raw, that they would have got me for that, boy. Big up West London. But yeah, that used to be. There used to be a youth in there. Used to line up people that used to go in there with bags. So it's long. So if you went in there spending a bit of pee, come out. It's long. But we're not gonna get into the street politics. But yeah, Global was a bit mad. But yeah, Meteor.
Yeah, because they would import the stuff over and they'd have the models that you wanted, the Air Max models, they'd have the next colourway.
They still got that, to be fair.
Yeah.
They just mad expensive. I went even a couple years.
Just the sneaker.
I keep saying a couple years ago. It's definitely bare years ago, but I went in there and got that. So
it feels like a couple years ago.
Yeah, I know. I got some Air Max and Harachi hybrids. I don't even know they're whatever. I got a few. Like they had a lot of crepes in there that just people just weren't really getting. But I don't know how. I haven't been in there a long time because, like you said, everything's everywhere now.
Well, yeah. Now it's like.
So I don't know how they're doing.
Now it's like stuff that comes out and is limited. You know.
Yeah, but then it's just expensive.
So
it's like going
easy thing and a thing and like that. Yeah. So
it's like going Crep C. When we last.
Yeah. Exactly.
It's long.
That's what it is now.
You go there and it's all the same boot.
Because it's crept around the world.
Yeah.
It's very rare that you get regional.
Yeah.
They're actually doing it on the new. I don't know if you've seen on the new Yeezys.
Yeah, where you went.
350s.
I hear them. They're trying to do it like where you are. There's a Europe release. There's a thing.
These are your ones in America. These
Yeah,
are your ones
I like that though.
Yeah.
Me personally,
Yeah.
but that's why things like.
I like it, but it pisses me off.
Because you always have the colour that you want.
They did that with the Off-White 97s recently as well. The black and white ones.
Yeah.
Came out in America.
Yeah.
The grey ones with the multicoloured swoosh.
But only came out here.
Only came out in Europe.
Oh, okay.
On the sneakers app.
Oh, I hate the sneakers app with all my. I deleted it. I
don't hate it. I hate the L's that it gives me.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I just deleted it for.
Just holding bare L's on
every minute. Oh, you was not successful. Fuck off, man. But yeah, crepes.
I've only ever won one.
I know you said what was the boot you won though?
Presto Off-Whites.
If you're a champ, see, but that's not.
That was when they dropped all 10 at the same time though. So you just pick the one you wanted most, enter that, and hope you. Yeah, like it was spread. Everyone was spread out.
Wasn't sure. Yeah, I don't think many people went for the Presto straight away either.
Yeah, because I had the 90s already.
Oh, yeah, where'd you get your 90s from?
Virgil, right?
Yeah, what direct?
Yeah.
Big influencer.
Trust me.
Bruv, I don't know you in it, but I felt like you copied my Outbursts design. So if you want to send me any boot them, no, and I don't directly mean
they're
you.
They're done now, innit?
What?
Off-White Nike collab.
Yeah, they're done, innit? So I know you got some dead stock. Yeah, send me some, please, because really, I felt like you copied it, or someone on your team saw my thingy, Manga St Hilare Outbursts from the outskirts. Yeah, That and then you just put it on a t-shirt and sold it for like £9.
Let's talk about some music. We haven't done that.
Yeah, sorry.
But I told you this is what the podcast is.
Yeah.
Just chatting, and we always talk about craps. Yeah. Outbursts from the outskirts. Outsiders live forever. White jeans, zoo confidence. Bare stuff.
Yeah.
Been consistent for how long now? How long have you been consistently putting these projects out? With this level of focus and care?
6 years.
6 years?
I'd say.
What was the first one you did?
Lunchtime at art school.
Yeah.
Then, yeah. And then,
from there, everything was...
Yeah, like a bit more, like I understand that. But that was the first time I had my own...
Someone's trying to break in the yard.
The fuck?
Oh, it just popped off the door.
No, it didn't. Open. Who's there?
No one's there. The door popped.
What the hell?
Thing. That's all it is. There's no one there.
Bruh.
There's this op block where you can get run up on.
That's what, bruv. I'm thinking, yo. Yeah. Threw me off. I thought I was getting run up on and shot.
Dig underneath the
Yeah, I was just see yo. No. What was he saying? Yeah. Focus, because lunchtime at art school was the first time I had my own space to create music. So we had, well, it wasn't just my space, but we had the studio, me, Flo, down and Target. Because before it was the Rolling studio, and I didn't even know how to record. I knew how to record myself, but not properly to a level of how to get songs out, and I didn't have access to beats. I wasn't like all the like put it. If Wiley made a beat or Target made a beat ever, like the best one is going for like obviously they want to do Aim High, he's gonna do a single, they're gonna do whatever. So it's like a scraps thing. I wasn't really, and if I'm honest, I wasn't even that confident enough to make the songs I wanted to make. So once I had the studio and I was sitting, I was by myself. Obviously, I've been MCing, MCing for how many years. So writing a lyric wasn't really that hard, but creating songs and saying what I wanted to say was a bit more difficult in my head. And so I started doing that. But the lunchtime art school one was just beats of SoundCloud and this, that, and the third, that just all over the place. And then when I got to White Jeans Suit Confidence,
that was the next one.
No, there was. Yeah, one I just made in a night, and then White Jeans Suit Confidence was the next proper one, and that was.
Was that 6 years ago?
It was not. Maybe not 6. Lunchtime art school was before.
I'm pretty sure White Jeans Suit.
2014.
You come
15.
up on. I was at the BBC.
Yeah.
So.
2015,
Yeah,
16,
14,
17, 18,
15.
19. Whoa, 15,
Yeah,
16.
4 or 5 years sounds
Alright, okay, 4 or 5 years then, yeah. And then I got beats of Louis. So I met Louis. Not met him, but he emailed Louis B. Big up Louis B. And before that, no one was making any grime beats that I liked, if I'm honest.
Yeah.
None that I could have access to.
Okay.
So it was different. So like Rookie was killing it, Teddy was killing. Bad people, actually, let me say that. Bad people was making bad beats that I liked, but they weren't sending me none. Do you know what I mean? So I just couldn't. So if I was to do something, it was a freestyle or whatever and whatnot.
Why couldn't you get hold of the beats?
Because they didn't send them to me.
Did you ask?
Yeah, so I ask all the time. I know everyone for years. You know what I'm saying? So I ask everyone. But I get it now. Like, I don't know. I get it. There's no point. They felt like if I've got no track record of doing anything solo, what's the point? You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't. They just thought, obviously, just do whoever they came up with. Yeah. The same way that Louis will send me beats before he's. Or I feel like he sends me beats before he sends it on anyone else because we built this together. So it makes or someone like a big MC.
He doesn't send anyone beats anytime ever.
No, he does.
He sit on his laptop.
Yeah, or like he will send obviously a big like if a Jamie wants one or Wiley wants one. So that's it.
Asked.
Yeah, so it's different. So I get it now, and to be fair, I'm kind of happy because then obviously I would have been searching. My emails have always been open to everyone sending me tunes, but so me and Louis made White Jeans Suit Confidence. But again, even that I was broke again, so I rushed it. So even different patterns on that song. Different pattern is on that project and a few other tunes. But I went to Morpheus's and done it in a day. Like recorded it. So I wrote it. I write all my tunes out, and I went to recorded it. So I was rushing through it. I didn't mix properly. I didn't vocal it properly. I didn't take time. So, but I liked Louis. He always kept sending me good beats. Even when I was doing lunchtime art school, where the vibe was a bit different, he was sending me hard grime beats. I thought, no, all right, boom, let's do a project together because I've always liked the idea of one producer and one MC, or just creating something like a project. Even when I was doing the road eat stuff, my voice wasn't big enough to say, yo, let's do this and let's do that. Nearer towards the end, but the music wasn't there. That makes sense.
Yeah, because you're always the youngest person in the room.
Yeah.
And
the outsider.
Very big personalities as well.
Of course.
Even
and
like when J2K came round as well.
Of course.
Massive personalities.
Like, these are all men I've listened to forever. Do you know what I mean? They're not like... So, they know what they're doing more than me. And obviously they did, actually, to be fair. And they had the vision for the crew more than me. So I'm trying to get my little ideas out. It weren't really listened to. But then again, I probably wasn't speaking loud enough, if I'm honest. So this is the first time I could say, yo. So that's why I sat down with Louis. So we done White Jitsu Confidence, but I felt it wasn't as good as I am. Or as even as he is. And we can do. And I knew I felt it because there was a lack of money and resources that it was a bit below par.
So what did you need the money for?
To record it.
Okay, so just literally the hours in the studio.
Hours in the studio, record it. Because he was sending me the beats.
The extra hours to get it mixed. You were just trying to
videos.
Make the most of whatever you could.
But like on zero. You know what I'm saying? Like one shot. I think, how many videos I do of White Juicy Confidence? Maybe one burst. I just done it in the barber shop. And and that's why I was learning how to edit videos. I was doing anything. Just giving it a go, bruv. Do you know what I mean? So when we done White Juicy, but people liked it. People that listened to it really liked it. And then when we done Outbursts, so I said, alright, you know what we're going to do? I'm going to give it a go. Like, I wanted to stop music. Obviously, every Thursday I want to stop music. It's long. And then, I'm going to do a next project and give it everything I can. Everything I can.
You saw, if we can backtrack.
Yeah, go on.
So before you did Lunch Summer Art School, you were kind of floating around. Like, you had a massive high of being the kid that joined Roll Deep from Northwest. And like, definitely you're famous in sixth form and on stage at Eskimo and whatever and spitting on Roll Deep sets with Wiley and whatever. On the album, and then you're going to the album thing and driving around in Mazdas or whatever that thing was when they were
the VX220. No, I didn't get to do none of that.
No, obviously you couldn't drive it.
No, I wasn't even around then. No, that's what I'm trying to say. So it was weird.
On the album, though.
Yeah, so it was weird. Like, so I got to be on the album.
It was a basketball course, wasn't it?
Yeah, because I was living in Northwest at the time. I live in South now, and then I was so far.
Yeah.
And the only contact it's bad now when you think about it. The only contact I had was Wiley.
Yeah.
So like, none of them knew me. Yeah. Really, for a lot of years until I moved to South and was in the Lamar studio where I was around, man, every day, like Target and Flow. Even let me not lie, Flow Dan I spoke to, but even then, obviously you know Flow Dan, you know business. Obviously you don't know, man, but he was away from Wiley. Flow Dan was the most receptive to me. Like, he always answered the phone if anything was going on, and rare. Yeah. So then when I got to Limehouse and I started spending time, so then it was Flow Dan and Target. Really, I was around, like, so I started going on bookings with Target. Just to go, just to see what on, because obviously I wasn't doing anything. Man was broke and rolling up and down, and then me and Target close, and then to start making music. And the flow has always been like that. So things like that, I missed out on a lot of it. Even though I was on the album, and I was like,
quite a long way after that, wasn't it?
A long bare years. So when people thought I was fake, like I said, I was bait because I never had cable and all that. So that when I made videos beating every day, and I'm roll deep and ran out, I'm the only guy in, so I'm just walking about by myself. So that's why I would go Luton. I'd link up my cousin Kyle. We were radio in St Albans with like Skepta and Jamie and Jammer.
What was that station?
Manic FM. Like, I've done bare things outside, like even
clashing ribs.
Yeah, man clashing me. Man used to come out there and try and swing it with me because again, so I'm the Roll Deep guy. Yeah. So they can't get to who they want to get to, but I'm about. So I'll be on Freeze, I'll be on Manic, I'll be on Laylo. Oh yeah, we're gonna get you. Oh, you think you're Nang because you're in the East crew with them man and them man. I'm not smashing it, fam. But I was getting all the abuse but good stuff as well. Let me not just pretend like it was bad. But I was separate, fam. I was just still myself, by myself, really.
Like a satellite orbiting Roll Deep.
Yeah. But then obviously, like 2000 whatever, I was around more, like rules and regulations times, and then just around, and then like when Skepta and Jamie joined the crew, and that I was part of the.
That's still like only 03, 04.
No,
that was really quick.
Skepta and no, that was.
So I was on Rinse 2002 to 2004.
Oh yeah, we done the last thing. Oh shit, bro, mad.
Happened. Oh, everything was super fast. Bro.
Yeah, maybe It felt long.
Super fast.
Pause. Yeah, but what was I saying? Yeah, so the Roll Deep thing was mad. That like I'm saying, to get your own voice across.
Wait 2 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the roll beat thing was mad.
Yeah.
So the roll beat thing was mad.
I got you.
So the roll beat thing was mad. Yeah, so the roll beat thing was mad.
Yeah. Yeah, so the roadie thing was mad, like the positioning of myself, because like I said, everyone was doing well and all that. Like even like the manager at the time, he didn't have my number and that. He didn't really. Yeah, I mean, I was just someone separate that Wiley just found randomly, and then obviously we know Wiley's all over the place. Like, so it's not like I could roll with Wiley either. Wiley's got his own things to do. Everyone had their own things to do. So yeah, then like I said, so when I got round to like making my own thing, I just found my voice then enough. So and even though I was like. No, then we had all the like the pop songs and all that. Yeah. And that was the next thing. Yeah. No, after that, when it was Good Times at Greenland and all that. So like I said, I was around. So I was again, so I didn't get a chance to.
But you were like very reliable as well. So you go and do.
That's what one thing that.
The guy that would be like, if you did have to go and do the TV performance.
Oh, of course. Because Wiley never done any of them, so I done all of Wiley's bits on them pop. Because the pop songs don't matter; they don't care who's saying it. But that's one thing that was to my advantage. That I'm reliable. I'm always on time. Yeah. I'm smart, so I can get things done. My phones. I'm available, so we always do things. And I was more local this time. So when it comes to like, all the pop songs and all that, again, that's why I went on any of them. But I got to reap some of the awards of doing the shows and all that. So I didn't get like the bags and all that stuff, but we done alright.
But, so you've come from a period where you're like seeing a lot of profile and you're seeing a lot of big things.
Yeah.
Seeing a lot of people be successful.
Yeah, that's what makes me...
you're not seeing the
full rewards from it.
You're not in the tune, so you're not getting the PRS and the Ps really. The royalties or nothing.
No.
Like... You might do the bookings.
Yeah, and that was good.
Yeah,
that was good.
Bookings is going to be regular P, but it's not like life-changing money.
Not yet.
Because you're going to have to split it.
But you know what's mad? Now, split for the bookings. But now I realise if I had my mindset now and I was making that P, I would have made that P last a lot longer. Yeah. Because I knew I would have done merch. I would have done this. I would have done that. Because I do a lot more now with a lot less. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I didn't understand, to be honest.
But you're coming into it with, and that's one of the problems with Grime in general. We were setting up an entire new thing because Garage didn't really want anything to do with us. Yeah. Set up a whole new thing with no knowledge of really what we were doing other than the creative side. And then bringing in youngers and not being able to teach them anything because we don't know anything other than the creative
exactly.
side. So everyone's on a trial and error thing.
Yes, that's what I'm understanding. Like I said, when I look back now, I would just thought my whole thing was Merc. So I'll go radio every week with new bars. Anyone want to clash, I'll clash Merc. Because Wiley's Merkin, the thing is Merkin. They're the best. Skeptic's Merkin, they're the best. So they're Merkin. I thought that's it. I didn't know man was setting up all these things. Obviously, you get what I'm saying, but I didn't ask. So let me not say like, not trying to say man was hiding, but like you said, man don't know what they're doing.
You don't know to ask. Like you can't ask the question if you don't know what the question is. You know what I mean?
And I can't answer. Said, and everyone was doing creating all these things. I'm saying Target was started to be on One Extra. Yeah. Obviously, J2K went and created Correct Protect. And first of all, J2K was on the first ever made the first ever mixtape I ever listened to.
Heat in the Streets.
Heat in the Streets. You know what I'm saying? So
Gifford.
All these man were just doing so much cool stuff. Flow now started doing stuff with the bug and he's all over the place with that. I was like, right, that was sick. I've done a few bits of the bug as well. So yeah, man.
I remember speaking to you. You just like you were. It was like you were treading water. Do you know what I mean? You didn't know where to go.
No idea, bro.
And you're just getting more
tired.
Literally treading water. You're getting tired, but you're not going anywhere.
No, and you told me, yeah.
And that was the time when Wiley would do stuff like, I'm just gonna leak the whole album.
Yeah.
Second phase. Yeah, I'm just gonna put it. Yeah. Or what was the album that he did that had all the hits on?
One with Ed Sheeran and all that.
What was the album that had like Heatwave on it and that? Where are my Rolex album?
See Clear Now.
He leaked that album like the week before it came out.
Yeah, he does whatever. He used to do what, and because he used to record so much, I never used to understand what. I can't record like that, bro.
But you obviously didn't understand that what he can get away with. Doesn't apply. To me.
People that I say that to people now, but said, Wiley, don't turn up, you don't do. I said, bro, his rules are different. Yeah. They are. You can argue.
Yeah.
Man can argue about it, man can say this, it's different, bro. It is. So I was following him. Not to say, let's not tell me he told me to follow him, but I was following that path as him. Just murk. Do as many songs as you can. Squeeze. Anyone want to try it? But then really, that's not for everyone, bro. And it wasn't me. I was never. My whole style, my whole thing wasn't lent towards that. Do you know what I mean? And so again, to go back to Outbursts, I realized what I felt like. I realized that my style is just tell the story and not tell my actual truth. Not like I was lying before, but be brutally honest with what I'm dealing with in it.
Like more vulnerable.
Vulnerable, yeah. But in obviously, and also in Grime. So I said to Louis, I'm gonna try and make the best Grime album I can make with what I got. The best. So obviously, I'm happy. Me and Louis got a great relationship. So I say, yo. So he sent me. It's mainly in order as well. So he sent me the first beat, different pattern. Sorry. So I said we're gonna redo different pattern because the version that was on White Jeans Suit Confidence is thin. You know what I'm saying? So go back in on the beat and rearrange it like this, and then we done the tune. And then I got Jamie and Prez on it. You know what I mean? So even that, I hated ringing up people for like features and all these people I've known for years. But I thought, nah, it's long. Do you know what I'm saying? But I thought, no, this album, I'm going to try everything. Everyone I thought want to try and get on a tune, I've got the idea for. So Slew, I had the idea for Time. Maka, can we do this? Can you do it like this? Like, tell him, not just say, do a verse like, yo, bro, can you do this? And then say this, and then P Money on the tune, and then the Jamie Prez and tracks, the interludes, everything. I said, I'm going to do it all. I'm going to save up all my little monies and done it. You know what I mean? Done the
best as you possibly
best I could. Videos, everything. So that's why, luckily, my editing skills come up. So I was doing a remix. So I'll borrow that Morgan's camera and shoot, or Ups, Wawa, or SK to shoot it for me, and then I'll pay them for their time to shoot it. Then I'll edit it myself. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously it edits most of the time, so that'll save my money, save a bit of money as well. Big up Stevie Grimes. Obviously he designs everything for me. So I've done the artwork for Outbursts. I had done that. So I got my brother to take the pictures, and I'd done it the rough, and then I sent it to Steve and said, yo, we need to make it like this. And because he's a genius, he made, you know what I'm saying, just made all symmetrical, nice, proper. Just done everything I could, basically. Done every video, as many videos as I could.
So you were treating what you were making like it was the most valuable thing.
Yeah. And as with all my resources I could do.
Yeah.
So everything. So I just done as much as I could, and all my ideas I could, and then we made Outbursts.
Did you find that after you'd done that people reacted to not just the musical content, but the project as a whole?
Oh yeah, it was only the project. Yeah, they liked it more. Yeah. They loved it. Like, but it grew, and that's why I'm happy about Outbursts.
I saw that from lunchtime at art school. I was like, okay.
Yeah, maybe
he's finding a lane now. Like he's I can kind of see musically where the lane is, but also artistically.
I was trying. See, like I said, lunchtime art school was very rough.
Visually, it was very unique and different. The packaging, the visual that you did. And from there, like it just continued in that you were still this satellite that was kind of revolving around the grime scene. Yeah. Never like distant and not part of it.
I know, but still
just happy to be just here on your own and not really trying to.
That's what I'm realising.
Is this the flavour? Yeah, I'll just what's
that's
going
what
on
I
here?
clocked. I thought I'm trying to be like you, man, and then you lot don't want to be like you lot. Do you know what I mean?
Trying to be like you.
Yeah, I don't. And you lot don't want to be like you lot. Really, it's boring. I'm not saying boring, but that's not my skills, bro. So I always refer back to that. Someone like P Money, like one of my favorite MCs. Yeah, super cold. I can't make tunes like P Money. I can't. Do you know what I mean? He's cold. So instead of me thinking, oh, he's doing well, let me try and I can't, bro. But that's my guy. And then, or like even a Discarder, even I'm saying, not like saying they're similar. I'm trying to say like I like that style. I love all that.
That's just another MC that.
I like.
You can love what they do,
but I can't do.
You can't do. Yeah.
So I need to do something that they can't do. Do you know what I mean? So we made Outbursts, and then it grew. So like first week it come out whenever people's looking forward to it, because I think different pattern got playlisted by one extra. People
that was a thing you had as well. Like you were sending music out and you weren't really seeing.
No,
that was frustrating you as well.
I'm sending songs out every day, but now I know the songs weren't good. They were. No. The songs are good.
I thought they were.
No, but where could they be placed? I mean, if you told me this, you need to be present in everywhere. So, okay, I always use this example. Slew, when I'm not there, you're going to play your Slew dub. Yeah? Different Pattern was on radio. Outbursts 004 and Young with jams, you drive to it, you hear it, and you've got a project to listen to. So, you just need it in all spaces. And I think before the Outbursts, I was making music you just had to listen to, sit down. So when I'm saying that to DJs, they got nowhere to play it, really. So, you, like I said, you like it, but, okay, so even like Bursts and Different Pattern and all that, they were thin. So when you played that and you played a Get tune next to it, it sounds thin. Thinking, see, there's a problem with that. So that's why I try to give it as much as I can. But yeah, Different Pattern, getting playlisted and all that was a big thing. Because obviously I ain't got no plugger, still ain't got no plugger, no PR, nothing. It was of the strength of the music.
Did it get playlisted the first time round? Or
Oh no, the second time. When I
with the remix? Or
with the remix. What do you mean? What, because of the people on it? But it was a better song. The first, if you listen to the first one, it's thin. It was rubbish.
Name brand helps as well, ladies.
No, I know that. I know that.
Just want you to know that name brand. There's unfortunately in this world, if your shoes say Sport Zone on,
I understand that. I understand
and they
that.
look Nang, or your shoes say Balenciaga on.
No, I understand that. But I'm trying to say the fact that he even got thingy with no, PR, no radio plugger, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? Me doing specials for the DJs and saying yo, and then it got round and then got played and then, you know what I mean? So, yeah, you're right though. I don't know.
It's a combination anyway.
Of course, that's what I'm trying to say. So, and also, my profile was rising a bit and a bit more trusted. So yeah, then.
But yeah, and people had seen you consistently caring about it.
Yeah.
For like maybe a year and a half.
Yeah. So
you're coming around the building a bit more.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm trying to use every opportunity I can.
My show a bit. Like,
yeah.
Obviously, a relationship with Target.
Yeah.
Cyan.
But that's another thing. See, like even with Target, I couldn't just be like, yo, Target, play this. Like even Different Pattern. I made Mr. Jam, not made, but asked Mr. Jam to play it instead of Target. So you need to get Target play. I said, nah, because that's not the move. I've said it's just doing it because he's my brethren. That's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want it to be that. I need to be not fair. I don't know the right word. Is actual representation of what's going on, not just playing it because you're my guy. You know what I'm saying? Even though he might play it because he's my guy, but really, that doesn't help me. It doesn't help him. You know what I mean? So Different Pattern. Yeah, people. I mean, Outbursts came out, and then people just warmed to it. And what I saw, it just grew. It lasted me the whole year and a bit because it was recommendations. So I said, have you heard that? Right, have you heard this? Have you heard this? And I thought, right, that's good. It's lasted.
And I just saw it more. Like, I just saw you more.
Again, I've tried to do these videos for many songs I could, and I done everything I could. I wanted to do a show. I've never done my own show. I said, bruv, I'm just going to put on a show. Again, all that was, even that was my big up Sharky. Sharky just rang me and said, yo, well, Grime Originals got too big. Grime Originals in birthdays, the first two ones. And I've done them for him, again, because we didn't know what this was going to turn into. And I said, bruv, I can't do the third one there because it's the ticket. We're moving it to, obviously, Fire. But so I've got a date in birthdays if you want to use it. If you want to do a show. I thought, right. And I was thinking, I didn't tell no one I want to do a show. I just said this in my head and wrote it down on my little goals. I thought, right, this is a little opportunity.
Writing things down.
Yeah, it does. And not just say, like, you write it down so you have to stick to it. Just so you know what you're trying to do. Do
you know what? Writing things down is good because it takes them out of your head.
Yeah.
This is scientifically proven as well. The physical act of writing down a to-do list, there's two benefits. It removes that idea from your head so that you have to focus on it all the time and it's always there. And also when you complete it, you actually have an account of
what
your achievement.
Yeah.
Because success breeds more success.
1,000,000%.
Achievement is the motivation to carry on trying.
Yeah.
Like when you're working, like we were saying before, you're putting all this effort in, going studio every day, recording, doing this, and you're not seeing anything back from it. You just tire out and you fade away.
Oh, of course.
But when you can go, oh, actually, you know what, I've done this and this, because when you're doing it as well, it's easy to lose track of what you've achieved.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
do you know what I mean? Like, you know, it's like with anything, like going to gym or trying to lose weight or whatever. Like, unless you're looking at photos of what you used to, you think, oh yeah, I still look fat, man.
Yeah, but really, you've lost 2 stone
used
in
to look
3 weeks.
fat before, like, or
yeah.
You know, oh, my arms are still skinny.
Yeah.
But actually, your arms were super skinny before.
My arms are skinny, but so I wrote down in my thing before. I want to do a show, just to give it a go, bro. And then Sharky rang me up randomly and said, "Yo, I said, you know what? Yeah, let's do that. Let's give that a try." So again, I just put it all into it. I said, yeah, tell everyone. I told everyone to buy a ticket. My mum, everyone, bruv, buy a ticket.
Was that the show that I came down to?
Yeah, it's there. The poster there. We got Kirby, Blay, you, Louis, Cyan, Benteke, Kai. So but yeah,
your brother was moving mad on the stage.
But everyone was moving mad on the stage, man.
Wicked.
But yeah, I'm saying it's a family thing. But away from that, so
I
even
didn't know that was your brother for ages.
Oh yes, yeah. He's a star, by the way. He's a star. So yeah, I done the show, but it sold out. I was like, okay, sick. But again, I just thought, because I told everyone to buy a ticket, I think it's just gonna be my brethrens, my brother and my cousins and all that. It was just love, man. And like I said, you lot all done the show for me, and that was just love as well. And it was amazing, bro. I thought, this can be done.
It's important as well because there weren't a lot of shows for us to do outside of that. Like, yeah, cool, you've done Tune with the Bug, so I might get a little...
exactly.
Yeah, like Target's doing
Yep.
Ollie Student Union nights and stuff, and like, it's good fun to go and do, and you're hosting that,
Of course, like I said, the things with Target and all that helped me so much because, talking to all these different people and being everywhere, because obviously, because he's plays so much different types of music everywhere. Things with the Bug, I'm going around the world and having to talk to people that don't even speak English, but make them listen to me.
So you're like absorbing their versatility and
and then now putting them. But again, you're right, doing my own thing.
Yeah.
Often or even an Eskimo dance and all that. You say your 2 little reload bars and then the crowd reaction. So whoever's the most popular, and I was never the most popular. Yeah. So this one is put on your show for you, curate it, get your bridges done there. And it just went well, bro. And there was it sounds stupid, but there was actual people there, not just like my family. So I was like, right, you look like this thing. And then I'm big up Asteroid Boys as well because they showed me a lot about.
Yeah, because you've been doing stuff for them, like
for good
before.
Yeah. They what they done showed me that you don't have to have 1 million views even though they've got bare views on YouTube. But I mean, they just built their thing. They just went out there, done this venues, and just kept doing it.
So basically, what you've done for the last 5 years is have a go at literally everything.
Of course,
looks interesting.
Yeah,
could be possibly beneficial.
Yeah, of course.
And tried and failed.
Yes.
Tried and succeeded.
Yeah.
Tried and maybe fallen short, but learned and gone back.
Learning, bare learning. Yes, of everything. Yes, and seeing what gone. Seeing what gone is basically how man got here. See what gone. You know what I mean?
Do you want to come down to the studio in
if I can get there and I'm not doing anything, I will. Do you know what I mean?
That's what happened in the first place. You must have got a one-away phone call from Wiley.
Wiley said, "What crew you in?" I said, "I ain't in a crew." All right, cool. Yeah, roll deep
now.
Come Bermondsey. That's exactly what I did. I was like, do I get a chain? Like, what happens? So I say, don't forget. To me, this man.
That was the first That was the very first Manga reaction gif. When Wiley said,
it was right. And I was sitting down. I'm at my house now. I was at my mum's. Like back and I was like, I remember where I was sitting in a chair and I thought, what in road? And I thought, I can't even go upstairs and tell my brother or no one, like, well, they're gonna think I'm lying. I didn't tell no one for ages. Yeah. Everyone thinks, well, I wasn't the biggest MC in the end. You had like Fleur, you had like Bashi, you had Rugrat, you had so why are me? You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of people thought, I realised, bare jealousy. That's it. As I sit in my mansion.
Because you were a free agent, that's why.
No, he just liked my vibe. And then so I just tried to do a thing. So Astro Birds, I saw they were just doing their thing. So a lot of like jealousy and all that. But then it just happened that then we just tried to do Outbursts and then it was a show. And then it just went well, man. I don't know what else to say, bro. It just went well. And I just built off that and I thought, people like this thing. But to be honest, not to like downplay the up thing, is that I never had no booking agent.
Yeah.
Still missed out. I don't want to say missed out, but I never got a lot of opportunities that some people were getting and rare. And I thought, right.
It must be hard though, because you went from, who's that new kid from Thing to,
that's another
Manga's thing. The extra Don from Roll Deep that's still around.
Yeah, it's weird because it's like when I talk to the youth, it's like I'm a OG, but then I haven't got the OG status to do certain things. As in the pool, but then I'm still swinging it out as a new guy to carve my own thing. Do you know what I mean? So it's a mad in between, bruv. So, bruv, to be honest, every day I'm just trying to see what I got. Like now I'm trying to get more folk like them. Then we done Outsiders Live Forever. Again,
that was a big step up again. I think everything you've done was a big step.
And that's what I'm understanding this word pressure and expectation. Because I'm doing my next project now, writing it. I'm
You've got
thinking,
fans that are like,
yo,
what's the next thing? What's
trust.
coming up
And
next?
I've never had that before. Even with Outsiders, I was a bit like, people love Outbursts, you know. And Outsiders is a bit different from Outbursts. It's very different actually. But I thought, right, people gonna, is this a thing? No, I was saying, like, so I've just been doing it, and like, as long as I like it, I'm cool. But now other people like it, I'm thinking, shit, have I got to take more consideration into this? Have I got to try and not change, but obviously I'm trying to be aware of where everything's going. I'm thinking, no, that's kind of messing me up in my head. So Outsiders came out, people really liked it, fuck with it, so I'm happy with that. So now I'm just doing my next one. But again, you know what? See, no, I don't want to keep saying problems, but the thing is, I just want to do better. So now I feel like I've exhausted all my resources. Like if I do another project now, how I done the other ones, it's just going to be the same level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So now I feel like, bro, I know what I'm doing. I need to get to the Tumpy mix down, the not shinier videos, but more creative videos, more PR, for instance. I need to get a mail out. I've never had a mail out, like to get it to actually all the DJs. And I've got a good. I do. I send it to as many as I know.
So you should be alright.
Yeah, but it's not everyone, bro. It's not everyone. It's not everyone don't get it.
Do you have a website?
No, I don't have a website.
Why don't you have a website?
I'm about to build a website that she was talking about yesterday. That's all. What I'm trying to say is,
To find out the latest from Manga St Hilare, please.
I know, but then obviously you have to drive people towards your website. I'm like I said, I built,
always do.
of course, but I built up my Bandcamp, my thing like that. I've got a good following on that. Not to do with the people, not to get to the people. I'm talking to get to the other people now.
Industry.
Yeah, maybe just other people that wouldn't know what I'm doing.
PR is only going to send your stuff to press.
Of course, yeah, press and then radio, plug on radio.
Club and radio.
Yeah, so.
But you can look up all of that.
No, I know how to do it. It's just money.
It's not. You can look all of that up.
Look, how would you mean?
So, okay. You're potentially going to spend.
No, I ain't.
£700
Okay.
in a month for a plug-in situation. That's about how much it costs kids.
You look listening to this cross.
PR is around about 2 to 3 bills a week, roughly.
And that's why I don't have
That's
it.
on our level. That's not like big man level. That's on our level. But you have to think who they're going to send your stuff to. Right?
That's enough. Go on.
And you can't just be like, yeah, I've got this mailing list of 90 DJs. I'm going to pay you to send it to all the DJs that aren't on this list.
Yeah, why not? Why?
That's not how they work, bro.
See, that's why I didn't do it before, because I thought I don't want you to tell me, oh, we're gonna debut your thing. Here's
DJ Target's gonna play it on One Extra.
Yeah, bro, I've done that.
That's what will happen.
So I need to know a thing outside
what
that.
you need to do is you need to, the same way that you taught yourself how to edit videos.
Yeah.
You need to teach yourself how to find out who you want to play your music. Where would they be?
But
find them.
Do you know how tiring that is, though?
This is the job.
I hear you.
This is what we do.
Yeah, but I'm trying to say it takes away, bruv. Like, so I've got to think, source all these beats. Luckily, I don't produce.
That's why you need a team of people, an intern.
It's me and Steve, bruv, and my brother.
Get your brother to do it.
He's got a job, fam. He's got a life. I can't put. He's bigger than me. I can't put him in a headlock.
Is he a younger brother though?
Yeah.
You still put him in a headlock. That extra age reasoning argument.
I think I'm at the point of my age where I think the age thing works against me.
Nah.
You see where now you're like, yeah. Now it's and then I get twisted up.
I'm the oldest of 3, right?
Same.
I've got a younger. My brother is the youngest.
Yeah, same.
I get mistaken for the youngest.
Same.
Out of mine.
My sister just left her money.
Definitely put my brother in a headlock.
He's taller than me. I would do it through rage, but
but not to do the mailing list.
Yeah, not to do that.
I would say that you can find that.
Everything can be done. I understand that, but obviously, like you said,
you know what? I look at it as time versus reward, right? I only need to find your email address once. Yeah. If I get a plugger, I need to pay you that every single time for my project.
Alright, cool. I hear you on that. The DJ thing, I hear that. I just want to just get it to as many people.
Pluggers and PRs, it's really, really worth your while to go out and. That's why I write everything down. If I see an artist posting an article of them, yeah,
Yeah.
or my video. Thanks for posting my video on a website, magazine. Someone played it on radio.
You write down who done it.
Who was that?
I do that all the time. That's what all my whole thing is.
Yeah.
My whole big up.
Keep
That's
doing that.
that's what.
Your
That's
mailing list is probably bigger than the one that you'll pay for. Then.
Nah, it's not. It's not. But I know what you mean.
I have 127 people on my DJ mailing list now.
I've probably got more than that. But I don't have to active. A lot of them ain't. But I hear. I do the same thing. You know what I do a lot. Yeah, is when like I think Jam. You know what's mad? Jams or P Money. I think it was both of them. I've done it before. Like DJs, if you ain't got your tune, I think it was Jams because Jams has got a sick mailing. Like he's very like clued in with all
Yeah,
that.
because he's had a website for like 4 years.
Because he builds websites.
Yeah.
He's a cheat. Big up Jams. And
I remember Jams coming down to Kiss.
yeah, he so he would tweet DJs if you ain't got your thingy. And even if I ain't got a tuner, I'll just go.
Definitely pre in the replies.
All of them. I'll write down all of them. I'll copy paste all of them. P Money does it as well.
No,
Sometimes.
the other one I do as well. If I get, when you get sent, you're not DJ. I get mailed out tunes, yeah, and sometimes I get mailed out by tunes that people that don't know what they're doing.
With the CC.
And it's CC 700 people.
Why did I do that? But it's good for me.
I'm copying all of that.
Yeah, but I need to be. You're right. I need to be relevant. That's why I always look for other MCs that got more of a group around them.
So,
but
that's why I've gone away from that as a viable space, especially in what we do, which is a niche underground thing. That budget, like
could be
what
done.
What could you do with £7 a month?
Pay my council tax.
Yeah, but obviously you're gonna do that anyway. But musically, what can you do with £7 a month?
Mix sounds. That's my next thing.
Right.
Get new equipment for the studio. Better mic.
So the quality of your music would level up.
Yeah, that's the thing.
If you put that work in to get those contacts yourself.
True.
Which you only need to do once.
True. Yeah. So
you're saving that money over time. Obviously, you have to, as your career elevates, you have to keep reassessing. Because there'll be some places where it's like when you unlock a new level.
I feel like I've clocked this level. I feel like I'm playing this level bare times.
Yeah.
I know all the jumps are. I know the thing. And luckily,
you haven't completed it and moved on to the next one yet.
No, I ain't completed it because I ain't got no gold coins and I ain't got the extra bonus life or nothing.
So you got to keep going.
I'm trying to, and it's like
you need to double prestige this level, platinum this level.
Yeah, it's tiring, man.
But
it's tiring.
Also, as well, I think I'm like the level that we're at. There's definitely more gold coins to find at this level.
I'm at. Yeah, but there is.
I'm on the same level as you. You know that now.
Nah.
I am definitely 100%.
Nah, you're not, man.
100% the same level.
You got stony tracksuit bottoms, so you're doing alright. Large up.
I mean, you're though.
Well, yeah. What are they called? Sofas.
Well, you've got a Dreamcast game collection there that's like got 100 games in.
I should shot that.
Yeah.
Like I paid for one tune to get mixed up.
Bare collector's edition Dreamcast games and that.
That's facts, actually. Big up Power Stone.
Jeez.
V Rally.
Oh, have you seen them bring out a new Shenmue?
I hated that game.
Really?
Hated it. But because the graphics are incredible. But obviously now, what's mad? See like today, I don't really play games too tough. But see like today.
What is that like
No, I played that. That was the last thing I played, like properly. Do you know what I mean? Like that. See, that was the last console I owned and sat down with and probably played games. I've got a Switch now, but so Shenmue, remember, like the graphics are so sick, yeah. But it wasn't. The story was still very linear. You couldn't do much, even if it gave you the illusion you could do much.
Yeah.
You couldn't. So I see like now today when I watch my little cousins or anyone playing games, I said the games are vast. Like I'm saying, obviously you play games, you can do everything and anything. That was the dream.
Have you got Zelda on the Switch?
Oh, I hate Zelda. I've got it on the Switch, but it's so difficult, bro. I think it's so.
So you got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Massive. It's huge.
It's ridiculous. I got it on the Switch and I was stuck in the field, first field, 3 weeks. My cousin came here, big up Kush, yeah. My cousin Kush came here, and he played it for an hour. I was just doing like washing up, recording, doing my thing. I come back, he's on a horse, and he had a sword. I said, I've been playing this game for 3 weeks, looking and dying in the snow. Because when you get too cold, you die and that.
You're washed, bro.
I am. $1,000,000% washed. I'm definitely washed. Way washed. Washed off. Super washed. I know I'm washed.
Scrubbed.
Yes, rub that, fam. But yeah, the next project, I know you're not really asking, but the next project, I'm working on it. And I just want it to be sick, man.
Yeah.
And I want to do a tour. So I've done a tour with Outsiders. Again, even all that, fam, man. Just rented a van, hollered a couple venues, and drove in it. Me, Maxter, Kirby, Stevie, Ralph.
Yeah, and you have to just work with what you got. Work with the people that are willing to work.
Of course.
Be active.
Yeah,
just
of course.
Try.
But it just obviously I'm not saying we live in a comparison time, but it just gets tiring, bro. That's the main thing. But my main thing is that I just look and I think, bro, I'm just looking like obviously we're big people in it. You look at your bank account, you think, right, and you look at what you're doing, and even though man love doing this, that's literally the only thing.
So we do a hobby,
yeah,
as a career, right? And the only way that you can make a hobby work as a career is working harder than everyone else. Otherwise, everyone would do a hobby as a career.
Yeah, I'm understanding that now.
Do you know what I mean?
I'm understanding that now.
Like, if you want stability and guaranteed P's, you have to go and work for someone else.
Yeah. Yeah.
It won't be something that you love or super care about.
True. It's facts.
So yeah, we work in a field that allows us to do what we love, and we can put in as much or as little as we want.
True.
And really, what it is I learned. I'm a nerd and I like all kinds of weird different shit. There's some wrestlers that I follow.
Yeah.
From America, they're not in WWE.
Mm.
They've never actually been in WWE properly, and they've just they've basically worked everywhere else other than WWE.
Yeah.
And after working for 10 years in their career, they've got to a level now where off their owner team, they're making $2.5 million a year.
Yeah, from there.
And they own it. They're making so much that WWE can't offer them
to come
a
over.
big enough deal because it would make the deals that they're giving everyone else in there washed. Like when you sign Mesut Ozil for Arsenal and you're getting $350k a year, and Aaron Ramsey says, "Okay, if you want to sign me again, then I want this." Yeah, we can't really give you that. But you're giving him that, so why can't we saying I'm not worth it, but he is, and it just ruins your wage structure.
I don't even know who that is, but
okay,
they
cool.
got
But
football.
you man do. But yeah, basically, what they said was,
I get what you mean.
What they said was, if you're good at something, yeah, the only test is whether you have the resilience and stamina to keep going.
Yeah.
Because you have no control over when you see the rewards from what you're good at.
And this is what I'm understanding now.
You have no control over that.
Try to understand.
Other people's business is not your business.
No, definitely.
Other people's journey, you don't know what sacrifices they've had to make here or there.
I tell people this all the time. Look, everyone's always
why's my man doing this? He's washed, blah.
I'm so happy, man, come out that thing. Yeah. Oh, that's terrible. But yeah,
but if you're good at something, genuinely, and you know you're good at it, and you can see that people are reacting, and other people are recognizing you're good at it, the only test is if you can not give up for long enough for the rewards to come in. And for them, man, it's taken 10 years, but they've now.
Let me write that down. They're not give up for long enough. So.
Because they just now signed. They've now started their own wrestling company, and they're going to get a TV deal. And they're American. They've linked up with this. It's called the Young Bucks. The company's called All Elite Wrestling AEW.
Because
they've linked up with a guy called Tony Khan, who owns the Jacksonville Jaguars football team in the NFL. He also owns his dad owns Fulham FC.
Okay.
They're way richer than Vince McMahon.
Okay, so yeah,
so now $8 billion, man. So for him, this is his son Tony. He's my age, in his 30s. He's a mad wrestling fan, but mad successful business as well.
Yeah, so he can combine the thing.
Oh, what these men are here and they're successful and think, okay, cool. Well, I link up with them and we can start a company.
I hear and I get it because I subscribe to all them thoughts of thinking, but obviously.
But when you look at your bank account and you're tired, and you're seeing all these rappers in 17 Fendi jackets and.
Do you man know how expensive them Fendi stuffs are?
I've got a Fendi tracksuit on with a Fendi print boxer shorts and that, and big chains, and
Mate.
pouring out
And you know what's mad?
bills, bottles of shit.
And again, you know what's mad? I wouldn't want to do that, but I just want to.
No.
That's. I'm
Do you know
not.
what, you're looking at that outfit and go, that's a video shoot.
Yeah.
That's a mix and
Yeah,
match.
that's what I'm saying. I wouldn't be doing bottles on things and all that.
Yeah.
But it just, well, obviously we want to provide, didn't it? You want to provide, you want to do well, you want to be happy. Like I said, in my opinion, the person who the best example of this is Jamie.
Jamie, P Money,
yes,
Gets are all really good examples within our immediate
Yeah,
sphere.
yeah.
And then you can look in other genres as
Yeah,
well.
yeah, and I don't really try to look outside, but I'd say
Gigs is Nang.
Gigs as well.
Nang,
But
like,
P and Jamie, because obviously they're my brothers now, especially P, my mum could holler and he's giving me advice to let me know about certain things that could be done, and Jamie as well. Well, Jamie's more of an example.
Yeah.
When I speak to him, I just think, bro, you're just happy,
Yeah.
and you're happy with what you're doing, and like you're just sick. That's what man wanted pattern. I'm saying like them man ain't got all the, like they obviously if they wanted to, I guess they could, but it's just they're doing what makes them happy, but it's also helping provide. But you're right, and I don't ever look in, like you said, the not giving up thing. I hear that, and it just obviously days you get tired and you think, oh, but then you have to just carry on, bruv. Really, realistically, and that's why man's still here. That's the only when people say, how are you? So I said, bruv, I'm here and I have to be here. Otherwise, what am I doing? It's long.
See me in like Phones for You.
I've done that.
Shot
Worked in Carpet Warehouse.
Yeah,
Swag.
all that. Back in there.
Back in there. Oh, that's another thing. Going back, I couldn't even. My brain would explode.
It's long for you, bro. Well, that's sweet.
Oh yeah, because you're. No, I've had a job between then, and it was swag. I was just in a stock room. It was swag. And I thought, wow, I can't.
I'd rather work in a stock room than like.
And that's why I did. But then you're dealing with these fake things that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
So they're telling me to that okay, I can't listen to music in a stock room. Why? Because just the rules. I said, but you know what I'm saying? And you realize in the world, this doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And the whole shop closed down and burned down to the ground anyway. So that, not me, but like it was 6. I thought, see, this doesn't
That's
matter.
a bigger confession than stealing the Evisu jumper.
Oh, I'm editing
I think the
this.
statute of limitation ain't up yet. That's not even a British thing. Isn't
No, yeah, I know. But no, it just means like, you know, when they're telling you these things, you realize this isn't what I'm meant to be doing, and this isn't it for me. Do you know what I mean? And luckily, I'm quite luckily, I haven't got anyone dependent on me. So like, I haven't got no kids or anything like. So it's not like if obviously that changed your situation. So I have to. I can't just be like, oh, wait for my next booking to come in. So while I can now, like you said, I have to keep going. It's while I can. But if my situation changes and things go upside down, I think so. Right now, if it just means I have to go hungry or I can't buy the crepes I want or I can't get them, that's a sacrifice I can live with.
Because it's only you that has to live with it.
Yeah. And luckily that's been my blessing out of all this. So maybe that's my thing.
That's the gift of youth as well. You don't have that responsibility. Well, obviously some people do, but if you have that gift of the only
and that's
person
why
responsible is yourself. Make the most of it.
Trust.
Chase your group dreams, but double down on that work, man. You have to
work hard.
If you're looking to catch, it's like a race, man. If you're looking to catch man in front of you, you have to run faster than.
Yes. Raw.
Do you know what I mean?
Killing it today, bro. You're killing it today, bro. Yeah. That's right, it's true, man. You have to work hard. And that's it. That's the start of the story and the
but
story.
You know what? The hard work. You don't work hard and then secure the bag and then not work hard.
No.
Do you know the only thing that happens, bro? Get used to working hard.
You have to just work hard. Like, that's what I say. It's not
working that hard.
Like you said, if you're working for someone,
exactly the same as going gym. It's exactly the same as going gym. You have to work hard, and then one day you'll go back, and that weight you can just move it.
One day,
and then you put more weight on.
Inshallah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah. Anyway, I know you got to get to your 15th radio set of the week.
Oh,
radioactive.
shit, man.
Radioactive.
Yep, I do.
So, yeah. All right. Thank you very much for your time.
No, I love, man. Let's do that.
Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you're listening to this as an audio podcast, we do actually put the videos up. So the videos are on YouTube. youtube.com/c/keepinitgrimy. Thank you very much. Manga St Hilare. All of the links to his Spotify artist profiles, his social media accounts, and his address so the police can go round and arrest him for stealing Evisu jumpers in 2004 will all be below in the description. See you next time. Boom bang.